Hey guys, we're headed on a service call. Customer sent me a text message and said that they're on vacation. He's a real good customer of mine. It's a York system that I put in. I can't remember if it was put in when I worked for my dad or if it was right after I started my own company. I'm not sure. It was either one of the last systems I put in for my dad or it was one of the first systems I put in for myself. I know it's electric, but I don't know that it's a heat pump. If it's not a heat pump, it's because he didn't want one, because I always put heat pumps on electric. But anyway, they're on vacation. He sent me a text and said that one of his kids went to go check up on things, and they said it was very warm in the house. So I know where the key is. We have that kind of relationship. You know, he's a good customer. So we're gonna go over there and see what we can find. All right, guys. It's not a heat pump. That means he did not want one. All right, I hear the blower running through the return. I don't know if y'all can hear that. So we're gonna go to the condenser. All right, guys, take the door off here. I can hear the contactor is energized. Sure we don't have a trip breaker. Yep, it looks like that's what we got. Looks like we got a trip breaker. Either that or something's wrong in this disconnect box. Let's check the disconnect. Make sure there's no... I don't see any burnt wires or anything. We'll check power just to make sure. Okay, look for line voltage coming in. Right here in the middle. We have nothing. Okay, we're gonna go take a walk back in the house and look for a breaker. There's the meter. That means the breaker box will be in the house behind there somewhere. All right, guys, we found it, and if you see there, it says AC, and it's cut off. It's not tripped, it's off. So I went back and looked at my text messages, and I do remember that he told me he cut the breaker off to the outdoor unit. So, back on. All right. We'll put our disconnect back in. No compressor. So we'll check the capacitor. Alright guys, on York you have red is common and you have two browns. One with a white stripe, that's your condenser motor, and then the solid brown one is your compressor. I'm going to remove that one. It's a 70 plus 5. Put this one on common. We have 72. Fan. We have 5 on the fan. I'm taking an inrush amp draw. This compressor may be locked up. Either that or it's got a burnt wire on it. All right, guys, our inrush is overload, which doesn't make any sense. This meter's supposed to read inrush current. So I'm gonna have to turn it to where I can see it while I put the disconnect in, I guess. All right, guys, she's drawing 100 and something amps on startup. I'll try to kick it off with a hard start, but I don't have a TXV on here, but that, I mean, still, I'm going to try to kick it off with a hard start. First thing I'm going to do is take all the compressor wires off and make sure that, you know, we don't have a burnt wire. Make sure that we have continuity flowing through common run and start. So let me get the wires taken apart and we'll start there. All right, guys, I have common, run, and start separated here. I have my meter on continuity. Between common and run, we have continuity. Now we're going to go common to start. Okay, we do not have it there. We have open line. Now we're going to go start to run. We don't have it there. Okay, so that means that the start winding is probably burnt off of the compressor. All right, guys, this compressor is one dead soldier. Let's see. You can see common and run, and you can see start has been pulled out. There it is right there. Actually, that's I believe that's run. It has pulled it right out of the compressor, which means, and you can see how black my hands are from when I grabbed it. I don't have my gloves on. Which means that this unit has lost all its refrigerant. You can see the oily residue. Well, I don't know how well it'll show up on camera, but it's full of oil. And I guarantee if you push the Schrader in, there's no refrigerant. So we'll have to get him a replacement. All right, guys, just for giggles, I know the unit's lost its charge, but now we know for sure because I just pulled the Schrader out and you don't hear anything. Put it back in. All right, guys, that's bad news for the customer. There's your model number, 5-ton from 2010. So, should be under warranty. We'll call the York Supply House just to verify, and we'll get him a new compressor. Well, guys, that's a bad deal for the customer there. I do remember now, I was doing some thinking, and that unit was put in when I worked for my father. So it's a 2010 model. Yeah, like I said, it was one of the last systems I did for him, or for that company. I think that's the first compressor I've lost on a York in a really long time. And they've been on vacation for a while, so I don't know exactly when it happened. But anyway, so I got to call the York store and, verify that it's under warranty. So, but anyway, yeah, so that's that. And thanks for watching, y'all. And we'll see you guys on the next one.